Mama Mochi. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk art. I like to introduce myself. My name is Audrey, but you can call me Mama Mochi. And I like to talk art. I am an artist, a media artist. I graduated art school in 1997. And why I want to talk about art is last year, I think it was October, my 14 or 13-year-old son introduced me to a group of young men, 7 young men who make art. And I'm not saying music, I'm not saying that they're a boy band. No, I'm saying they are artists in the truest form of art. They make art. They make art in their music, in their dancing, in their performing, in their videos, in their visuals, in their stages, in their lyrics, in their everything. They are art. And I need to talk about that. They just mixed up, changed my whole world. They changed so much for me. And I like to think I know myself a little bit, but listening, watching, learning about them, their art, their music, their dancing, helped me understand myself even more. And that's amazing. These are 7 young men. I'm 47, and these young men are from 23 to 29 and in between. And I'm so amazed that these young men know so much. They are the lyrics they write, they're so deep. The way they think, the way they perceive the world, the way they use their music, their art to really say something, to really tell a story, but to really point out things that are not right in the world, and to point out heartache, but on the deepest level, not just a breakup level, but heartache with yourself, looking in the mirror, watching your shadows, watching yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to speak yourself. And that's what I'm doing with my art. I don't make art. I like to tell a story with my art. I like to connect with sometimes a person, sometimes a theme, sometimes it's the dark in someone that I want to connect with. And then I say, tell me your story. Tell me speak your truth, speak what you want to say, and let me translate it into my art. And that's what amazed me when I first saw one of the music videos. It starts off with the company's name, and then it says music and artist for healing. And I had to pause, and I was like, what? This is new, this is different. Who are they? And the first song I've heard from them just made my heart smile. But the second song made me realize that these young men are special. They're not from here. I've heard A lot of people say that they're aliens, they're not from here, they're angels, they're, I don't know, they're just spiritual beings here on earth helping us being human beings. That's what I think. And oh, they're amazing. And they realized, helped me realize that my art have more depth than I thought. Because when I do my art, I'm not using my head. It's not coming from here. Art is coming from my heart or from my center, from where my light is. It as soon as I put my thinking on, as soon as I think about what I'm doing and thinking with my head and not with my heart, because you can think with your feelings, you can think with your heart. If I'm thinking with my head, it automatically stops. It doesn't work. It doesn't do it. So I am somehow, I don't know how it works, channeling, connecting with something or someone or whatever, and making my art. And then after it's done, I watch and I see the depth and the layers. But then I started listening to this group of men. I started not only listening, watching their videos, watching their lyrics, because these beautiful men come from South Korea, and I don't speak Korean, not yet. We're gonna start learning. And I know, of course, something is lost in translation, but still, wow, the message, the words, the poetry, the things they say, it's a mirror that they put in front of you, and they let you see deep inside of yourself, but they also let me see deeper inside of my art. I use a lot of symbolism in my art, in my words, even if I do spoken words. I love to use symbolism, and I thought I knew the symbolism of my art, but learning from these beautiful young men so much more, I could see there were so many more layers in my art that I would not have seen if I did not listen and watch them, because they use a lot of symbolism in their videos, in their dancing. They're storytellers in the way they perform, the way they, the music. And wow, I'm so amazed. I'm so, wow. Where was I? Because this beautiful band of young men started out in 2013. Where was I? I know where I was. I know what was happening in my life. I know that there was no time for music or doing art in my life at that point. So I understand why I missed out of, but I'm just like, wow, why, where was I? A lot of friends tell me I was living under a rock my whole life, and yes, I did. And musically seen, yes, I did, because I missed the start of this group of beautiful men. And I want to talk art about them, with them. I want to talk art about their music, their videos, their performance, their lyrics, their everything. Because every time when I see a music video or a lyric video, just pure watching the lyrics or just listening the way they sing, even if I don't understand Korean, I can feel it, what they're singing. I just want to talk about that. I want to talk about the way they are like a ripple effect. You know, the way they bring a art piece into the world with their message, and sometimes it's just a happy song just to bring, especially now in these times, we all know about what's happening in the world, and they're just gonna bring you a song that just makes your heart happy in these hard times. But sometimes they bring you a song that makes you think, and not just think, but think, like layer think, like going deep inside and just have discussions about lyrics, discussions about what's happening in the world or around you or inside you, your shadows, your light, or they're just saying, hey, stay gold, even in your dreams, stay gold. Or, you're my light, I'm your light. And that's exactly what we need in this world. We need more light. And to me, they are the light. They are shining very bright, and I love them. And if you know already about who I'm talking, then wow, you're good. But if you don't, I'm talking about BTS, Beyond the Scene. That's how they are called now. I know not everything, but I know a lot about them. I dove deep into BTS. I know about the BU. I know every song, I think. I think I've seen every song more than once. I've heard every song. I've watched the lyric videos. I watch explanation videos. I've watched reactors react to them, and I've seen so much amazing things. Like people when they first hear BTS, see BTS, watch BTS, and read the lyrics, most of the times their faces are hard. Everybody have seen faces are hard. And then the first video, and it's like, okay, that's different than I thought. I thought it was a boy band. No. And then they start listening to more and reading the lyrics more and more. And after a few videos, you can see their faces being softer, their smiles being brighter, their eyes being opener, their way of thinking becomes different. The way they see themselves, like, whoa, the way these guys dress, I need to start taking care of myself more and start dressing better. I have to start loving myself or laughing more or enjoy life more. I've seen that over and over in people who first find BTS. And I think I'm one of them. That when I first heard BTS, it was with Dynamite. My 14-year-old, 13-year-old son came to me and said, Mom, I found something I know you're gonna like. And he was already into K-pop, listening to more K-pop. But he said, this one is for you. I'm sure you're gonna like it. He knows I love Michael Jackson and the Jacksons. He knows my music style. So he put that on, and it was instant. My heart was like, wow, this is a happy song. This makes me happy and want to dance. I haven't danced in so many years. I haven't danced in so many years. And BTS made me dance again. Not as when I was younger. I cannot do that anymore. But they made me want to get up and dance again. They made my heart smile. It was such a long time that my heart smiled. And so I dove. I need more. What is this? And my second song I've ever heard and saw was Black Swan, the music video. Wow, that was my my moment that something just changed inside of me. Like, wow, who are these men? What are they? Wow, I was like, whoa. So I dove into BTS. So now I want to do BTS and art, because BTS and BTS and art are the same. I need to talk about that. But I don't want to use my channel only for BTS, because there's so many beautiful art things out there. I want to talk about K-dramas, Chinese dramas, other music. Like, I'm a big Björk fan, and Björk also is art. So there's so many art things I want to talk about. But first, I need to do BTS, because they make my heart happy. So let's start. Okay. And if you have any suggestions which video I should do, tell me. But I don't want to start with Blood, Sweat and Tears. I want to save that, because I'm currently reading Damien, because I want to understand Blood, Sweat and Tears even more. So I'm reading Damien. After I finish Damien, I want to do Blood, Sweat and Tears. But not now. Maybe we should do Black Swan first. Or Dynamite. Tell me what I can do. Okay, I hope you gonna join me here and talk art with me, because there's nothing more beautiful than in these weird times, in this weird world we're living in, to talk about art, because art is what makes the world go round. Yes. Okay? And call me Mama Mochi, and I hope to see you next time. And bye bye. Till next time.